This is George Washington is Black, Part 2. Let's go back real quick. We have learned that Nicolas Martial is a Huguenot, and Nicolas Martial is the first descendant of George Washington. George Washington came from his lineage. Nicolas Martial is the one that came to the Americas during the 13 colonies. This is where George Washington comes from. And we learned that the Huguenots are Moors that was escaping the Roman Catholic persecution. Where did these Moors escape? To America. It had nothing to do with finding new land. It had something to do with religion. And we also learned that Christopher Columbus was with these Moors. So we need to destroy their white images. We know what was going on during the colonial time and the Spanish colonial time as well. This was nothing but melanated people escaping persecution from their own land. So by this, we learned that George Washington is a Moor. But let's get to the description from the book, George Washington, a biography. This is the second edition. On the basis of Van Horn's description, added to what the traitor had said casually in his letter of himself and of his military position, what tall, dark officer was there in America, 38 years of age, unmarried, who had an aide camp and was going to participate in the expedition against Fort Duquesne? The only officer who was known to Lord Loudon's informants as in any way answering to this description was Colonel Washington. You can see up there in the description, they said, what tall, dark officer was there in America? And later they got down in the paragraph, they said this description was Colonel Washington. Let's go to the next page. Loudon consequently asked Kennedy for a description of the Virginian. Washington, said the captain, was a man about 6 feet high, of a black complexion, with black hair, which he then wear in a bag. Looks like a foreigner, a strong man. So they saying he wear his hair in a bag. What people we know wear their hair in a bag? You guessed it, blackamoors. We're gonna go to this book right here. Contemporaries of George Washington have commented that none of his portraits accurately resemble him. A member of his immediate family quoted as having said that pictures of him painted by various artists all took very much alike, but are not really like the general himself. They say that's not him, but they said he was ruddy. And that time, ruddy meant a brown-red individual, just like a ruddy horse.